Here's Downton Abbey, Season 3, Episode 8, titled Chapter 8. This is the episode of family, the episode of brotherhood, and doing what's best for the family, for your team, for the greater cause. That's kind of what this episode is about in so many ways. The end, the metaphor of the cricket match at the end of the episode, Downton versus the town. You need to get together to win the game in so many regards. Like, even if you don't get along with each other, you have to form everybody, make sure that they get along together, make sure they work as a team, and then you can actually win the game. And this is what Robert is realizing what he is good at. And this is the Robert comeback episode where Robert, realistically speaking, his balls have been cut off during the whole season 3, and we're realizing what he's good at, and he's good at forming people together and building a team, and basically having an open mind to certain personalities, to individual personalities, so then they form to a good cause. And in a way, Thomas is the one who teaches Robert his skills, because Robert, Thomas, and Matthew, who are going to be the future of Downton, are the ones who have their own separate skills. So in its basic terms, Thomas is the one who's the hard worker. He's the kind of blue collar guy. He can roll up his sleeves and get dirty. Matthew is the lawyer. He's the businessman. He's the white collar kind of upper middle class person. And Robert, who is the royalty, he's the team builder. He's the one who understands how the royal world works in England. And if you put them all together, they are the future. And of course, the last scene of this episode is about them kind of embracing each other at the cricket game. Of course, 1921 men in England only embraced each other so far, like a little bit of a handshake. Matthew puts his hands on both of their shoulders, and it's symbolizing that this is what it's about. Like, if you form the brotherhood, and even you have Bates, who basically helps out Thomas, even though he can't stand Thomas, because he knows that basically getting a bum rap for no reason at all because Thomas is gay is not right. And so it's a servant family. So while Robert is creating this family and Thomas and Matthew are creating this family, the servants are also have to bond together and basically get through all the little individual egos that take place. And in a way, Bates is a good leader in a way. Like, he figures things out, and Carson, who still is, as Robert is turning into the person that understands that the future is not with him anymore, that the next generation is going to be taking over the future, Carson's still like a little bit step behind. He's trying to do the right thing, but he's trying to have an open mind, but not totally. So Bates kind of steps in and helps out Thomas, which is kind of a good storyline. And you have Cousin Rose, who is it's kind of rare for a TV show to introduce a new character so late in the game and so late in the season. But Cousin Rose, and we never heard of her before either. So she's like the independent, like she's the new Sybil in so many different ways. But she's taking it too far. Where Sybil kind of had the balance of like being independent and being progressive, but also respecting the old generation at the same time. And this is what her arc is about. Basically, she's like, she wants to marry the merry man. She wants to have fun, and basically, but she has to understand that she is who she is. She's in a certain family, and she's got to respect that generation, but also try to be independent at the same time. And this is going to be Rose's arc, and I'm assuming she's going to be taking over for Sybil and being the new Sybil of the young generation. Cool episode. It kind of makes you inspired in a way, and that's my review.